50 traits indicating narcissism. The DSM, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, defines narcissistic personality disorder as a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, either in fantasy or behavior, need for admiration and lack of empathy, that begins by early adulthood and is present in a variety of contexts, indicated by displaying 5 or more of the following traits and behaviors. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. If you're finding this content helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and then share this with others who may be involved with a narcissist. So the DSM gives 5 traits. I'm going to give you 50. They have no empathy. Their primary concern is themselves, always. They lie effortlessly. They will do anything to maintain their image. They are not able to truly love. They are self-absorbed. They have little to no self-awareness. They use people. You are only there because of whatever it is that you bring to the table. They can be sadistic and get pleasure from your pain. They are manipulative. They are jealous. They use gaslighting and trauma bonding to confuse you and control you. They lack compassion. They project their faults onto you. They are abusive, emotionally, verbally, mentally, financially, and sometimes even physically. They are emotionally unavailable and will continually disregard and ignore your needs and desires. They're two-faced and critical of others behind their backs, and eventually, this will include you. They act different in public versus private. They display a superior attitude. They can't admit guilt even when they're caught red-handed. They're controlling. They live in a fantasy world of delusion. They distort facts to suit their own agenda. They revise history. They provoke you and then blame you for the argument. There is an agenda to everything they do. They're superficially charming. They're materialistic. They can display a victim mentality. They have low emotional intelligence. There is an inability to feel genuine remorse. They're highly sensitive to criticism. They're expert liars, masters of manipulation. They accuse others of what they themselves are guilty of, also known as projection. They require constant praise and validation. They are loyal only to themselves. They purposely push your buttons in order to get a reaction out of you. They are condescending. They have an unending need for new sources of supply because they're easily bored and they need new people around them regularly. They belittle you and put you down. They believe they're special and may even profess to have special powers or gifts. They have a sense of entitlement. They seek to learn about your weaknesses and vulnerabilities and will use them against you later. They have low self-esteem, which is masked by their huge but very fragile ego. Their mouth says one thing, but their actions tell another story. And this would be known as cognitive dissonance. They create rules that only apply to you, not them. They will triangulate you with others. They are never wrong or at fault. They don't apologize. If they do say they're sorry, it'll sound something like this. I'm sorry you just don't understand me. I'm sorry I can't seem to do anything right in your eyes. I'm sorry I forgot how overly sensitive you are. There will never be a real apology. And even if an apology sounds sincere, it's not. This is done to convince you things will be better or that they will be better. And they won't. If someone says, I'm sorry, but continues to do the same thing, that's a pattern, not a sincere apology. So if you think you may be dealing with a narcissist, how many of the above traits do they have? Personally, with the narc ex-husband of mine, I witnessed every single one of these traits, all 50. And remember, the DSM only requires 5 of these characteristics to diagnose narcissistic personality disorder. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate you taking the time. May you all have a blessed day.